Hello there. My name is Maximus Caesar. I'm the far and forgotten brother from Julius Caesar. I'm pretty sure you might know him. He's famous. If I was known to be in the family of Julius Caesar, I wouldn't have to live the way I do. I'm a commoner. He's very wealthy. We live two very different lives. But today, I'm going to put that aside, and I want to take you with me on a day in the life of a merchant, a true and hard-working commoner, with a wife and my beautiful son named Titus. First, we wake up in our very, very cramped up, insulae, styled home. We're more than blessed to not be homeless, because there's definitely homeless people. But life is still rough. Today is our bath day. We don't typically bathe every day, but since this is the day of the week, we make our way over to the thermae, our public bathhouse. When we get to do this, especially as a family, we all wake up better, feel cleaner, get all our dirt off, especially from our house. All around just a better day. We have to wake up really early for this, though, as my son still has school and I have to set up shop for the day. Next, we head over to get some food near our house. We get the usual 2 scoop of porridge. It's very bland. It's very nasty. It's not a lot of spice. But we start off lucky today, and we all got a piece of bread. When I'm thinking, eating, seeing with my family, I think about everything I've seen in my immortal life here in Rome. I watched my secret brother Julius get assassinated by someone in his own government. Not one, but 2 people. He's the one who started the fire. We were all at the merchant shop. He just got afraid of his flint and steel. He was showing everything that he held. Thought it was all nice, but one strike. When he's losing the integrity of Rome and his decisions, he's not thinking about traditions, about the culture. He's just doing everything from there, and the city almost burned in flame to kill my brother. Brutal, if you ask me. Moving on from that, there was also one the fire, which was my lovely wife. Pretty bad. It raged for almost a week. It's very limited education as 3 days beforehand, but it's for the rich people. But reignited right now, it's just a place to almost burn down half of Rome. We can't really take care of him. We can't watch him. Significant places. Plus, we know he's going to join the military forces when he's older, so it's kind of hard to admit. But too much time anyway. The dude across from me, since it is his birthday, we're preparing a meal for him. Or let me not say me, my lovely wife. She takes care of the house, at least our part of the house. Does a little labor, keeps the money going, helps us pay our taxes. As I head over to the marketplace to set up shop, see a couple of my peers who are also commoners. It's kind of hard to socialize with people outside your social class as they frown upon you. But we just discuss who's going to make the most coin. Since we're commoners, we're not gambling men, so it's not like we're placing coins. But we made a friendly bet to see who will make the most sales today and who's going to end up being in the most debt. It's kind of hard as living as a merchant, as people, they look down on you. They don't respect you, even though we are a significant piece of trade and culture in the city. People only respect people who are born into a wealthy family, have a rich last name, or just own a majority part of their land, if not like a big chunk of land. I find it ironic that the people who look down on me are the people who shop at our friends' shops and my shop, but at least they know without us, the city would be as dry as a bone. Not only that, but the imports of other cultures would be so limited, as there would be no one to sell it. We'd just have a major surplus. Recently, I got my hands on a couple of Indolata stones, aka tablets. Midday, when the rush dies down, I tend to just write a little bit. Yesterday, I wrote about how I saw the most gorgeous girl, other than my wife, of course. Something special about her was her dress, pure silk and purple. You'd think she owned Rome walking around like that. The rich people all tend to wear vibrant colors, fancy red, fancy materials, when people like me and my wife and my kids, the commoners, per se, are just wearing wool and brown and some plain old sandals. It sucks, but at least we know we serve a very important role. We all have a different sale, but with us, Egypt gives us grain, the Indians are giving us spices, the Chinese are giving us silk. Everyone's happy. With all this trade coming into our city, We have multiple different cultures being shown off, and we learn a lot. Although I'm not the one wearing silk, I'm still at the first hand of seeing all this new imported stuff, like Arabian perfumes, coming into Rome and having to sell it to the rich folk. As the shop day starts to end, I start heading home, and I'm just thinking about my struggles I face every day. I'm always facing debt because of these high imposed taxes. Everything around me, especially in the place or the part I live, is straight poverty. We have dirty food, dirty water, dirty sanitation, dirty living space. It's all just crumbling apart where I live. The food isn't healthy, or not healthy, but it's really hard to eat. Sometimes we get lucky. We also have no entertainment since truly we can't gamble. Before the Coliseum, we had the occasional mime, something just to keep us entertained. Now we have the Coliseum, which is where gladiators fight to the death. That's another place you'll see, other than the market, all social classes at once. It's not like we're all talking to each other, but it's cool looking across the Coliseum and seeing people dressed in luxury while I'm sitting next to my friends in our wool rags. There was too many people at the house to cook tonight, so we ended up going to the food stalls as a family, and today was truly special. For the first time, we had some real fish, and not just the normal sardines our commoners get. We each got a piece of salmon, at least me and my family, which is normally just for the rich people. So when I say we ate good, today wasn't horrible. We head back to the house around 10, which is late for us. Normally we're in bed by 9, so when we get back to our apartment, we see everyone knocked out to sleep. We don't shower before bed or anything. We just hop in bed and we just head to sleep. The only thing I do is I chew on my toothbrush, which is my stick, just keep my pearls white. And that's a day in the life.